Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you are fine and staying safe at your homes. This is class 1 English lesson and the topic that we are going to do is punctuation. And within punctuation what we are going to learn is about capital letters and full stop. Disclaimer, we hereby declare that all the animations or videos in the lesson are not our property and all rights reserved with the concerned party. The sole purpose of this video is non-profit and totally for education. Students, what we are going to learn today at the end of the session is you are going to develop understanding for the use of capital letters. You will learn how to start and end a sentence using capital letters and full stops. You will define and recognize full stops. And at the end, you will be able to do interesting activities to understand the concept. So before we start up our concept, let's warm up our today's lesson by asking you a different sort of questions. And what are those questions? On your screens, you can see that there are few sentences. And do you think that these sentences are properly arranged? Yes, let's have a look at each one of these sentences. First is see, can, a tree, I. Do you think these sentences are making any sense to you? Yes, can you organize these sentences? Yes, definitely. So what will be the proper and correct arrangement of the words for the each sentence? I can see a tree. I can see a tree. Now let's have a look at the second sentence. Is a dog big, Tom? So these are the words that do not seem to be in a proper arrangement. So Tom is a big dog. Right, very nice. All right, we went to a shop is the correct order of the sentence. Went to a we and shop. Students, can you observe something that the correct sentences are ending with this and starting with a letter that is capitalized? So, we are going to learn about the capital letters first. We use capital letters. What do you think? When do we use capital letters? Let's first discuss what are capital and what are small letters. You are quite familiar at this level that the capital letters start with the capital alphabet, right? And the small letters have the small alphabet, right? So, students, we are going to talk about that when we use capital letters. We use capital letters to begin the first word in a sentence, right? You see in this that the first word was we in this sentence. We went to a shop, right? So we started the sentence with the capital letter of the first word, that is we. All right. So first word in a sentence is always a capital letter. We have already come to know that names of the people or the proper nouns are always in capital letters. For example, you will write Ali, you will write Nabil, you will write Raza, you will write Sara, you will write Nabila, you will write Rahila, right? In proper, these are the proper nouns, and you will write these names with the capital letters. Names of days, months, special events are in capital letters. For example, Thursday, Saturday, months, January, March, April. Special events, for example, Eid al-Fitr, right? Christmas, Okay, so we use capital letters to write these write the days, months, and the special events. For example, let's have an example. Samina is wearing a beautiful dress. Here we have written Samina in the beginning of the the beginning of the word Samina. The first letter S is the capital one. Why it is capital? Because it is the name of a person, name of a girl. Pakistan is my country. So Pakistan is the name of a place. It is the proper noun. So we are going to write the name of country in capital letter. The children play in the park, right? We have just read that the first word in a sentence always begins with a capital letter. The first word in this sentence is the, and the letter is T, so it is capitalized. So students, let's watch a video to clarify our concept in a much more clear form, and let's watch the video.
Welcome to Kids Academy. Hello, children. In this lesson, you will learn about using capital letters at the beginning of sentences. But first, let's listen to a short story about a fox. We saw a fox today. The fox had a fluffy tail. He dug into the grass. I think he was looking for some food. He dug very fast. My little sister laughed when some dirt got on his nose. Her laugh scared the fox, and he ran into the woods. I hope it comes back again so that I can take more pictures. Did you like that story? Foxes are cute, aren't they? When we read the story, the first word in each sentence started with a capital letter. The first word in a sentence always starts with a capital letter. We saw a fox today. In this sentence, we is the first word. We starts with a capital W because it is the first word in the sentence. Let's practice capitalizing the first word in sentences together. He dug into the grass. What is the first word in this sentence? Correct. The word he. What is wrong with the word? That's right.
It should be capital.
He should have a capital letter at the beginning because it is the first word in a sentence.
Yes, he is the first word in the sentence.
Now, which one of these sentences is correct? We saw a fox today. The fox had a fluffy tail.
The second one.
The fox had a fluffy tail is written correctly. We saw a fox today. This sentence is not correct. It has a capital letter on the last word of the sentence. Remember, the first word of a sentence should have a capital letter at the beginning. I hope you enjoyed learning about putting capital letters at the beginning of sentences. Thanks for watching.
So students, we have learned that capital letter the first word of a sentence should begin with a capital letter, right? So we have learned about capital letters so far. Now we are going to define and recognize full stop. What is full stop? A full stop is a small dot which is placed at the end of a sentence, right? And what does a full stop look like? It looks like a round ball, right? It is always, placed at the end of a sentence. It shows that a sentence is ending, right? It is finishing. There is nothing more after this sentence. For example, I love to see birds. You see, it is the sentence that is ending with a full stop. We went on a holiday. It is also ending with a full stop. I like this book. It is also ending with a full stop. That is a small dot. You see, we have learned that full stop is a small dot and it always appears at the end of a sentence. It always shows that the sentence is ending or finishing. Now, students, we have learned about capital letters and we have learned about the full stops, right? Now, you have to keep one thing in mind, that a sentence always starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. This should be remembered by you, all right? As we have seen in the previous examples also, that you can see that the sentence is starting with a capital letter and it is ending with a full stop. So always remember that a sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. So students, are you ready to do an activity? Yes? All right. Now, there are going to be few sentences on the screen. You have to tell which letter is going to be capitalized and what to do with the sentence. The gingerbread man ran away. Yes? Which is going to be the capitalized one? Yes, the is the first word of the sentence and T is the letter that needs to be capitalized. And at the end of the sentence, we will going to put the full stop. Very nice, brilliant students. Rubina is my best friend. Yes, what are you going to do with this? We are going to, very good, write R with the capital letter and we are going to put a full stop. Very nice. Mr. Ali is living near my house. Now, what we are supposed to do is we are going to write two letters in capital one. Yes? Very good. First is M, that is for Mr. Why M? Because we always write this abbreviation, this word Mr. with the capital one, MR, and we are going to write A for the capital one. Why? Because this is the name of a person. Mr. Ali is living near my house, and at the end we are going to put the full stop. My friend loves to play cricket. Yes. What we are going to do? We are going to capitalize what? Friend loves or play? No, we are going to capitalize M of my. Very good. And at the end, we are going to put the full stop. Very nice. Brilliant students. Now there is an activity, another activity for you. Are you ready? Yes. All right, students, you have to tell me which sentence is correct. I went to Islamabad on Tuesday. It is correct one? Do you think it has capital letter at the correct place and there is a full stop also? No. Why? Because there is no full stop. The second one, I went to Islamabad on Tuesday. It has full stop, but what is wrong with the sentence? It is not beginning with I, the capital one. Very good. Now look at this. I went to Islamabad on Tuesday. Which sentence do you think is correct? Think about it. Yes? The last one. Very good. I went to Islamabad on Tuesday. Full stop. The word Tuesday is the name of a day. And what we have learned, that the name of the days, months, and these special festivals or events always begin with a capital letter, right? And this is Islamabad. This is the name of a place. It always begins with a capital letter. And this is the beginning of the sentence, and I pronoun is always written with the capital letter, and this sentence is ending with a full stop. So this is the correct option. Very nice. All right, students, which sentence is correct? Madiha and I play at her house. We see that there is a full stop at the sentence, at the end of the sentence, but we can see that this sentence is not beginning with the capital M. Madiha is the name of a girl, right? It should be with the capital letter. I is a pronoun that should always be written a capital letter, but here in this sentence it is not. So this is not correct. All right. Madiha and I play at her house. Full stop. All right. Next is Madiha and I play at her house. Full stop. The sentence is ending with the full stop. It is starting with the capital letter. But what is wrong with this sentence? The wrong thing in this sentence is I must not be the smaller one. It should be the capital letter, and her should also be not in the capital one. It should be in the smaller form. So this is not correct. This is not correct. The correct one is this one. Madiha and I, with a capital letter, play at her house. Full stop. So students, let's do the another one. Which sentence is correct? The cat jumped on the table. The cat jumped on the table. What is wrong with this sentence? T is not capital. Why should it be capital? Because the sentence is beginning with the, and the first letter T should be capital one. Cat should not be in the capital letter. The cat jumped on the table. What is wrong with this? Oh, yes, full stop is missing in this sentence, and table must not be starting with the capital T. So the correct sentence is the cat jumped on the table, the first one, because it is beginning with the capital letter, it is ending with the full stop, and there is no other proper noun or the special name of a person, place, or thing that it must not be written with the capital letter. So students, this was all for today's lesson. I hope you have learned a lot from it. And for today's assignment, you are going to do the worksheet that is attached with this lesson. And we are going to wrap up this lesson by watching this video just to refresh what we have learned for today.
Capital letters and full stop. Dear kids, you are writing many sentences in your notes. Your teacher writes them on the blackboard and you copy them in your notes. All your sentences are arranged in order. Look at the following words. And I go dad. The movie too. When you arrange these words in an order, you get a sentence like, Dad and I go to the movie. Every sentence has a rule that the first letter begins with capital letter. Write pronoun I always in capital letter. A sentence ends with a full stop. Follow these rules when you write your notes.
So students, this was all for today's lesson. I hope that you have learned a lot from today's lesson, and you will definitely do the given worksheet also. Okay students, we will meet again with another lesson. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.